Hello and welcome. Right, wow! I'll be so glad we're out of the this particular sort of. There's so much for us to do. So there really is. I've got to be honest. It's been a really busy farm. It has. So let's get this work done, so we can have a bit of a chat. Yeah, I think this is the last hurdle for now. Though we have obviously got wood and that to do, like each and every day. Oh, animals. Remind me, did we do the animals this morning? Got slurry to take. Yeah, we've got to also decide the businesses really that we're doing. Grass, hay. Oh, so we put a load of hay, haven't we? Yeah, it's these that I'm worried about. Yeah, it's this milk or total mixed feed, no litres, silage 90%. Yeah, and that obviously we've got no silage either. We did do TMR. Is it all gone? We literally delivered, or is it doing that thing where you really need to lift it up again? That's the bad thing. Yeah, some of them, when you take food like that, they are really complete. So I can have a look. I do love the graphic. Yeah, I'm right. We've got it there. It's just not doing anything. But we've got milk as well. I don't know where we're supposed to put the milk. Whether we're supposed to put the milk in here, or do we bring the milk here, or is this where we take the milk from? It's a little bit confusing. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a milk where... Yeah, I mean, there's not two places to put milk. That's my point, really. I can only see the one. So how are we supposed to put milk in? Are we allowed? That's the point. Do we put milk in for water? I have no idea. I've never been in this. Can't you tell I'm in a flap? It's true. I'd hate not knowing things. I'm a terror for it. Anyway, we've got work to do. I'm going to say my words, and then we'll have a chat, and we'll look at it. They're not going to starve, although they're already in the orange, but that's not really going to make much difference. So yeah, did we check the sale? I think we did. And they're too rich for us, aren't they? Yeah, that was what I was interested in, but I'm really not sure. Actually, there's one. Yeah, there's another one that I'd like to go for as well. It's also good, but I'm not sure about spraying. After all, it's in water. I really don't know how this affects things. So, having never done rice, I've got to be honest, I'm one of those people who really like to know what he's doing. It sort of freaks me out a bit when I don't know what's happening. So yeah, just if you think he's flapping a bit tonight, I am a little. It's true. Yeah, I've just bought a new headset. Highly recommended. I think the sound settings on my PC are doing weird things, because if I plug it in via a cable, it's fantastic, but if I plug it in via Bluetooth, which is it is a Bluetooth headset, it sounds like it's underwater. So I'm not sure if the Dolby Atmos is playing around with it. So I've gone back to my standard microphone, because yeah, the microphone likewise, when done through the sound drivers through a wire, were absolutely fine, but when plugged in through Bluetooth, it's like something's mucking around with it, like a sound profile's been applied, and it's absolutely vile. Yeah. Anyway, why am I oversharing? Probably. Yeah. Do you really want to know about this? Probably not. So let's get some farming done. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. I think that's just all. No, he says as he just spots a little bit on the edge of the field. But I think this is it. Yeah, we've done quite well. I'm pleased. Yeah, I thought I'd keep some of that for bedding as well. But I don't know that we've got enough. But at least we've got. Yeah, we can basically stick it in here if we want. He says as he get oversteers. Yeah, we'll have a look how well we did. Not an awful lot. It was a little bit sparse on the actual field itself. I can't remember. I was thinking this at work this morning. I thought, did I finish the grass, the hay, on the last field? Because I can't remember whether, concentrate. This is when you are doing a lousy job. You're all over the place. Yeah, it's trying. Yeah, I do always say that. Not terribly good, but multitasking. Yeah, we'll have a quick look at that last field. So I'm not sure whether I intended to go back or whether I started on it and did it. I vaguely have recollections of it, but I can't quite remember. I don't trust my recollections. Get me into lots of trouble. Yeah, and then we got to remind all this food. Yeah, that's not picking up that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was saying that if we go down here, we shall see whether or not the little tiny bits like that. This field, is it the field on the right? It's the one ahead. Yeah, it's the one ahead that was the last one. Yeah, so this does appear to be growing again. The one thing I'm at a bit of a loss. I did think this. I thought I'd quit and there was still some hay. So let's grab the last of this hay. I think we'll go back into a time lapse and then we're going to have a chat. Just like to get all these jobs done. We have done very well, but yeah, just want to get all of this, because this really is the last of the harvest. It is, yeah, and then it's all a matter of carrying on with our the productions we've got. I'm looking forward to having a look at the electric by the Courseplay team. Anyway, yes, we'll chat in a few minutes. It shouldn't take me long, but yeah, it's going to be too long for this. I'd like to have a good chat and we'll have a look through how well we've done and all that we've done at the end of this when we've got all this work done. So I'm saying backwards and we'll see you guys and gals on the other side. was us done. It was hardly worth the time lapse, really. Yeah, I am sort of racking my brain. I could have sworn you have to like flood the fields, and I'd imagine you have to pump the water out. So we ought to switch zone markers on to see if I'm missing any equipment like this on the right. Sort of looks like. Let's have a look. What can we see? Remove water. Mr. Smith, sometimes you do actually have some good ideas occasionally, right? That wasn't... Yeah, I was a bit worried because I remember a long time... I've never done it, but I've read a little bit about it. So now is... right. So now is where... Oh, I do apologise for lifting the hay in through water. I presume it's not supposed to be done like that. So it's a good job we're drying our equipment out afterward. Yeah, that's terrible. But I'd imagine that we have now got to do all the things. We've got to scan the fields. That we can do. Although, yeah, that's true. I'm not sure if this regrows. But we'd still really have to fertilise it, which then means we'd have to scan it. So, you know, I said this work was just about over. I'm not sure it is. Do we do it next year? I'm not sure how this works. Well, we can make mistakes. We can. If we have to replant, we have to replant. Sometimes to make mistakes is the only way to learn. Now then, I think that on the drain, so I need to get it, start filling. I'm trying to do as much as water as possible. Although, to be honest, I don't really think we need it. Yeah, I normally do that for the grass. We've not really got any grass, so we're not doing any digestate, but we may in time, later on, have to do... Yeah, there's plenty of hay. That is a point, actually. Let's save some of this as well, for in case the TMR mixes way too much. Although, to be honest, we've got a lot of hay. I don't think the hay is going to be... Did we do hay to silage? We did. That's all we have got, hay to silage, isn't it? We have, yeah, and it's using that almost as quickly as it does it. But we are going to leave some in reserve in case feeding the animals. So, yeah, we really need to grab whatever TMR we've already done, which won't be a lot. We've only started to do it a few minutes ago. But, yeah, there will be some already. 24 tonnes. It should be enough, really. Yeah, for now. Grab some of that. Has that done the water everywhere? It has, hasn't it? That's amazing. Well, at least I now know, yeah, that I am right. So I'd imagine it's at the point when you've done all of your dry work, like all of your fertilising. I was thinking, how do I spray? How do I fertilise? Now I know. So there is some dry work as well. I thought we'd be able to work through it, really. Oh. I keep catching the corner of the little tiny porchy thing. It's about the third time. Right, TMR. I'm still a little bit perplexed about the... Oh, that's a point. Why are we doing... We don't really need this. We really... I'm going to say we bought some. That's what it's the mill that I'm a little bit worried about. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it couldn't cope with it. You will have seen, obviously, at the time. It couldn't cope with the full weight. I didn't think it would. I was going to go like from small to large, but I went. Well, I did go from small to large, and it became quite apparent that it really didn't need that much. Yeah, I'd like to just do something with that. I hate seeing like little bits of corn and that. We'll just get rid of it. Just do a bit of painting. Mouse has disappeared again. That's better, we're back. Right, so we're not. Right. Ooh. Oh, that's... It is actually. Something strange happened to my mouse. It is actually. Right, yeah, I can't control my mouse. It's like doing something weird. Hang on a minute, was it my... No. Right, let's do what we can. Something's wrong. Right, let's remind this. Yeah, we've also got to shift this one out because it's nearly full. So we could do that now, actually. Yeah, we need to like tell that to go out, and then we need to do some more. Yeah, we don't want storing. We want to. How much is this worth now? Because we've got a lot of this. If it's, I think it was quite a leap, wasn't it? When we looked at it, it was. I think it was about down there. A little bit higher, I think. No, I think it was lower than the... Yeah, I'm sure it was actually. Yeah, it was quite a bit lower than I'm thinking. I'm trying to concentrate as well because I'm terrified of going past this. Packet of charcoal. I think it was quite a... It's quite high at present though. It is actually. It's, you know, for considering what we need to do, really, I think right now it's probably not a bad idea to sell it. It's not terrible, and we'll grab some more in. This is what I was saying. These are the sort of daily tasks we're going to need to do, really. Even though it's sort of, obviously we've just come off the back of the harvest. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to go through till tomorrow. Really, I think it's going to match the work we've already done. Because there's only so much you can do any day, really. Right, let's just remind these that we have got plenty of TMR, and it's forgotten that it's here. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's that's actually causing the, or whether it's a bit strange. It's weird. Obviously, a lot of these things you've sort of got to figure out yourself. We put way too much hay in, we know that. Now, the TMR really... Milk or total mixed feed? The milk's going up, so TMR is total mixed feed. Right, okay, so that's another name for it. Silage... Ah, so 100% milk or total mixed feed. Right, okay, I get it. I do. So TMR... total mixed feeds, TMR or TMF, as it's got it down here. It should be not far off. So really, if we keep our TMF, it should really not be bad. Yeah, and the hay obviously and the grass, which is, yeah, so you use the silage, which is almost like TMF but not quite. Right, so we can bring now our TMR. It'd be interesting to see what happens. There's going to be a bit of a battle between all of our amounts. Now there's the least is the straw, but then again we don't need that much straw to make TMR. I'm quite chuffed though, when you think a lot of farms you don't really get what we've had happen on this one, where we've almost had the hay and the straw off the corn almost like it was by design. Not mine, I might add. Yeah, it does make me wonder. Somebody thought this through very well, which is really quite nice. We've had to work, don't get me wrong, our equipment, and it was a nightmare. That corn harvest was an absolute nightmare. It really was. Right, so I'd imagine that's not in the orange anymore. No, that's in green now. Although only total effectiveness, not actually none of those. Let's go and stick this in. Yeah, we've got it. I want to go see if it'll go green. We'll stick as much of this as we can, and over the next couple of months we'll get this all in. Our husked rice, we'll have a look how that's doing as well. Now I'm quite chuffed with what we've achieved. I say we'll do We shall sell on the hour. I did note, I was like sweating that it was going to the rain was going to come as I was halfway through the straw. So we did it. We actually absolutely did do it. I'm quite chuffed with what we've achieved, because there was a lot of fields. But I mean, I'm not complaining. Wow, my driving tonight is terrible. It's definitely a bad day at the office. Yeah. Farmer Cop, I'm joining you on the crash counter, I think, today. Let's try and concentrate. 2 things at once. Come on, we can do it. Oh. Nearly. So TMF or milk. So it is interesting though whether you can do milk. Do you feed them milk? I've not seen that before. It's a bit of a strange one to me. Let's have a look. Let's go as much as we can and we'll see if that actually... I think we'd need to... No, let's go an orange. But total effectiveness. I hope that counts for us, really. That water. We've still got some milk. We're going to need to do a dairy. I'm going to leave this here. But we are going to shut the gate. We're going to have a look at the husk rice. Let's have a look at the husk rice and see how we're doing. Let's consume sunlight. Don't know what that means. I've never really worked this out yet. 216,000 litres. No consumption. Does that mean that's what we've got on hand? Or will have when we've used all of our 960,000 litres? Is it trying to extrapolate what we've got? I'm a little bit confused. Yeah, so the hay is the lead, and that's obviously the biggest, but the silage, which is also going to feed from the hay, so that would can almost do 250 tonnes of hay, but the silage is going to feed off of it as it's doing it, and obviously the straw is the minimum. So the straw is the 57. That's going to be the like least, and that's going to mean that's what's going to reduce this and stop it. So of course the silage we may have more than we should have, because the hay is half going to do that. I suppose we could sort of. No, we'll trust to a little bit. It's not going to be terrible. We're going to have quite a lot of silage. You can still feed them silage, as we've seen. So I don't think... Right, husk rice, we said we'd look at that. So the charcoal, we need to get some more wood, which we will do next session. And we need to check... I might have to split this. This might be really the beginning of the next session, I'm thinking. So the husk rice... We can grab another 14 tonnes of rice, so let's get that done now. I think we can borrow a truck. Glad we've got this. It's almost like an extra tractor. Why is that still... Still showing me? So we're now dry. Weed medium. Right, okay, so it does look like... Now I've got an idea about the weeder. There's a fantastic weeder, but I need to figure out how to make the front tank work with... well, no, I'll rephrase that. There's a front tank that will work with this tiny little weeder. There's hardly any storage in the weeder, but it's got a very good... I'll show you. It means nothing, does it, really, without me telling you what I'm waffling on about. So let's grab 14 tonnes of rice and stick that in there, because it can cope with that. We're not far off finished what we've got to do, really. No, we're going the wrong way. I'm sure it's like the other way. Huh? Oh, we put it in the normal silo, didn't we? Because there wasn't enough room. Yeah, we did. Our pig food, I think, yeah, we did the pigs. They're okay. I was forgetting also pigs are not terribly... yeah, now the goat stroke cows are not producing an awful lot of, yeah, that's happy. Yeah, the milk on this was, yeah, really tiny amounts. So I'm guessing milk's not the sow. Pre-production 50. Puberty. Oh wow, those two are nearly out. And 2 little piglets. Fantastic. I do love to see growth. And obviously pigs, the one thing about pigs is the fact that they breed like rabbits, as the saying goes. Oh, I was going to do that. Rice. Oh, that's right, my mouse went wrong. Yeah. Corn. Yeah, corn I want to take out. In fact, yeah, while we're near the corn, I'm making the corn into seeds. If seeds are worth what they normally are. I can't remember if I looked at this already last session. Let's have a look. Seeds, are they worth a lot like they normally are? If they are, we'll make seeds from the Omatana. See, I think we looked at it. Yeah, we did. Yeah, I remember doing it. Yeah. Right, so we need to stick that in there. Nope, we just brought it from there. We don't put it back in. Ah. We need to go around the back and drive back round. Ooh, yeah, this is not so good at this type of thing. I might be best to swap. The truck, strangely enough, apologies for going through the post, is far more powerful than this. Its horsepower lets it down sometimes, but it is, I've got to be honest, it is a cracker. It says, as it gets stuck on the hill. Right, okay. Yeah, it is still a cracker. It is only 150 horsepower. It's weird, I do think the horsepower on this has been nobbled, because I've seen this shift 109 tonner. It struggled a bit on hills, but on straights it was absolutely fantastic. So let's grab that back. That's why I took the toolbox off, because it's also got a 5th wheel, so it can act as a truck. And this is a beast, it's 750 horsepower, so it should be able to manage that. Let's just shift that out of the way as well. It'd be easier if we can just, might even be able to use the actual truck if we move this out of the way a little for now. Yeah, I keep forgetting with this, I always forget it's that pipe in the middle that is the actual main. Let's have a look, can we now use the truck? It just doesn't like hills very much, but then for 150 horsepower road tractor, as I believe it was badged, I can't see why. It's got a lot of, yeah, it doesn't like, I think that's literally core on the lip. Let's try the truck, because I think that'll be able to cope with that. Mind you, we do need to level this a little, it is awful, but I'll just to sort of show the difference, I'm just going to try, because I think this can, it will be able to cope with that kind of hill. Look at that though, it is a bit awful, almost backed up against it, so I'm not sure this is going to make any difference really. I think it's literally just stuck on a bank. Ooh. As well. Yeah, I've got to be honest, that is rather unforgiving. Right, so corn, and we'll make that into seeds, and we will store that, which is the default setting. Just see if my mouse has settled down. Crash counter is quite Right, let's have a look. Let's see. Here's my mouse settled down now. No. I've never seen it do this before. It's like something's... I haven't got 2 mice. No, it's not liking it. The other thing we need to do is, we've seen that the seeds are worth something, but we haven't seen when, because the months are all strange. I always struggle with this. So August, or April, right? Okay. Now let's grab what we came here for, which is the rice. And the trouble is, this is what I normally do, as I normally like forget something important. So even though it's pain in the backside, I'd sooner get this right and actually, yeah, move everything as it needs to be moved. No, not bust. Ah, so we have done all the rice then. Oh, okay. I thought I could have sworn we'd still got. We took a load out. Perhaps we put it back in then. Yeah, no litres. 85 tonnes, 609 husked rice. So we need to be looking when that is also August. Right, smashing. So we've done all that we need to do for now. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't, can I? Keep wanting to do what I normally do, which is obviously to do the leveling and that, and I can't do it because my mouse has gone funny, so we'll have to do that another session, which is rather annoying. So we've done the animals, I believe. Yeah, it works in this. It just, as soon as you go into that mode, it doesn't work, which is really strange. Right, animals. Yeah, so they're happy. We have got slurry, but we've not decided what we're doing. Well, I know what I think I'm going to do. And we will probably, yeah, we do. Production shed. I don't think we need. Oh, we do need to plough. Actually, I am missing a trick. Yeah, the only thing that is going to manage that plough is the torpedo. The other one is way too small. The torpedo will get that's the plough that we've got done by Ridiculous on it, but it won't do it properly. It will be slightly slower than. I think it's supposed to be 320, but I think something like a 200 horsepower is about right for it. Looking forward to using the seeder. We're still quite short of a lot, and we've spent a lot of money. But it's a leap of faith, you could say, really, because I know we've got enough on hands to actually cover what we've got to do. I don't know if we take the water out, whether that's going to do something drastic, but this is the only way you're going to learn, is by doing something like that. So if it's a mistake, it's a mistake. One on the left, I think. No, that's the bathroom. I will. You'd think I'd know my own my way around my own house, wouldn't you? Got to jump on the bed. Oh my life, we're going through the ceiling. Right, let's go to sleep. Let's just check. I know we bought the. Yeah, I can actually get one that's even cheaper than that. That's better in a way. If you look at it though, I think this is for something special. I can't see a 3-point link for it. I think this goes on the fence, the special fence, because I don't think it's for normal tractors. Whereas the one that I am going to place, so would that go on the back? Would that go on the back? And that, no, the contraption suggests something like a truck or something. I think that's for one of the new fence. I do, so I don't think that will work for anything but them. I don't think, because I can't see a normal 3 points anywhere for it to grab hold of. Whereas the other one that I'm going to show you is, I think it does. Yeah, let me show you. So sprayers. Yeah, I've sort of fell in love with this. It's quite amazing. It's got a terribly small like capacity. Yeah, the row. It's only got 200 litres. Now, oh, actually, that is for the fence pack, but that actually does work on a normal tractor, because you can see it has actually got a 3-point just there. So that can still go on a normal tractor, but with the front, you can put either one of these. That's a point. I never thought about buying the proper one. It's an awful lot cheaper. It is actually. I never thought of that. Yeah, because the one that I use, it's about the same cost, but it's got double the storage. It's 3,000 litres, but I do struggle with it. So I don't know. The Jacobi. I think really Eurotrack. It is. I remember seeing it. It's a lorry. Yeah, so these are 5,000 for that. So I've got to be honest. This is a cracker. It really is. But I'm tempted to use. Yeah, let's show you the one that I'm talking about that I was going to buy for it. If you look in miscellaneous, I love this, but it struggles. You can't fill it from a fill point. I think it only understands how to load from. Yeah, it does all of those, but I think it only does it from the pallets. It doesn't. You can't do it from a fill point. So it is a bit. Yeah, I tried to fill it from the production shed. I've got an absolute shed load of herbicide in there, and I could not do it. I might be able to overload. I can't remember if we tried overload. Yeah, I think we did. It wouldn't see overloading either. So I think it only understands pallets, which is not a terrible disadvantage, I suppose. And it is a very good thing. It's very heavy, though, as you'd imagine, for a 3,000 litre front tank. But if we do it right, and we buy... Yes, we have got weeds. Do we buy that now? The other thing we need to do is we need to lease a scanner, but it is April, so really is this the back? I think this is the back end. Yeah, it is. This is a winter really. Oh, wow, so corn has got 2 windows. We could replant straight away. That is quite amazing. Yeah, this is going to take some getting used to really. Pinto beans, I'm looking. Yeah, I've noticed that almost everything we do can be done down here. So yeah, I'm not sure if you kept the water in whether the rice would continue to grow. It seemed to be quite amazing, but obviously you've still got to take the water out and fertilise the line. But it'd be interesting to see how far this actually goes and how you can actually make it work. Anyway, bedtime I believe is where we were about to go, where we've just come off. Right, let's sleep through till 9 o'clock in the morning. The rain will come, of course, and we shall see how much our solar panels do. I'm not expecting great miracles. It is a small one. It'd be just interesting to see how it actually does. 7,500. I have no idea. That's strange. So it doesn't actually tell you in the traditional way how much you do. 139. I wasn't paying a good enough attention to what we did, really. I know we've not. Oh, it's a 13.7, and it is also a. Oh, I apologise in advance because that's a bit of a beast. It is. We are going to buy that. That is amazing. I can only just lease that about 4 times for that. That is amazing. This is a beast. So we're going to colour it red. Red for watch out, I'm coming. It is a beast. 260, it'll do 1/4 of a map. Yeah, I do love that. I would never buy that. I am tempted, but we need to guarantee that we're going to get like something big enough to do it. So but it's 40,000 for 13.7. That is quite amazing. That's a good price normally as well. That's only 80 odd grand. No, 90, I think. And I love the drapers. So leap of faith again, which leaves us 94,000. We're just short of harvest, and obviously a few rudimentary bits of kit as well. Right, it's May now. June is the month that. Oh yeah, my gamepad's gone funny. Whatever's. Yeah, it is. It's doing that weird thing. Apologise for that. Yeah, let me just. I don't know what's gone wrong. What's being clicked or what's touching something, but it really isn't good. Right. Yeah, it isn't. No. And yet it works in here. Strange. Straw slurry 20. So we're not getting a lot of slurry. Not that I really expect it. So that's really a gift from the map maker, because we can see by how much that's going up due to how many pigs we've got in there. Really, that was a gift. Yeah, it was. Another nice kind thing. Milk's gone up by 100 litres. Again, we've only got a few animals in. So I don't think the goat enclosure is very big anyway, if I remember rightly. Whereas this is quite a bit. So Tiamar's gone, yeah, down quite a lot. For saying we haven't got that. Oh, yeah, I've got 30 cows. Ah, no, they're the Anguses. So we've got some Holsteins for milk, but we've also got that. I've not ever done that, so we really need to look out for animals. Chickens are doing very well, so the grain is going down quite a lot. So yeah, I'm quite interested in this. So we've got the stone picker, and we've got a header, and we've also got the field scanner, which couldn't have come at a better time. Yeah, so I think that was everything. Yeah, it was. Amazing. Right, so it is May. I think we're going to leave it here. Yeah, definitely. And we're going to get some scanning done this coming session. June, we've got a bit of selling to do, but also, yeah, I mean, I just wish I could see how much that was actually doing, really. Yeah, because it's sort of, it's only one of the good things about having the standard type is the fact that it actually tells you how much you earn from it, because it's sort of like a separate thing, whereas that's a production, your money just goes up, and it's a bit tricky. I really needed to pay a better attention on what we'd actually got. So let's have a look at time saving stock check, which will tell us, yeah, so the seeds, strangely enough, is saying July. So 50 tons of seeds, that's done. There's still, did we put some corn in the other one? So we need to grab that to make that. We've got 4, yeah, the wheats for the chickens. So we've got 50 tons of these. We've got another 17 tons. I thought there was more than 50 odd tons. Eggs. Water we're not selling. Total mixed ration. Oh, right, yeah, let's switch that off now. So that's good. That's going to last us really well. We can switch that off now. Yeah, we'll keep the hay as hay. The silage is silage, because we've run out of straw. We could, of course, we could grab the straw out and carry on with it, but for now we're going to switch it off. We're going to stop that as well. We don't need that either. Corn seeds, we need to stick the other corn in, but we'll switch it off for now in case I forget, because I know what I'm like. The husked rice is all but done, so we'll switch that off. It's literally 3. It takes forever to do that. So the electric charge is obviously selling on the hour like normal things, so not sure how we're doing with that. I need to keep an eye on it over like night to see how well it does. But yeah, also if it does do well, I'd obviously like to buy a bigger one, because it is a way that modern farmers do grab money as well, by lots of different means, not just the old traditional means. I was saying this last session about diversification. Farmers need to diversify really now. So June, what have we got that's ready for June? According to this, it's July. No, we've not got much. Yeah, we've still only got 451 litres of manure, but again, we haven't got many pigs, so you can't expect that. The rice husk, again, that's July. I wonder if it's classed as straw, with it looking like straw, whether it really is something totally different. Be interesting to see if you could stick it in the pigs as straw or not, just as a test. What else have we got? Yeah, let's look at. No, we know there's a husked rice, which is July, which is going to bring in the most cash of all, nearly 200,000. So that is fantastic. I would have thought we should be on dollars. I would have thought, being South America. So that means I was on all of those sessions that we've done so far. Yeah, so we have really got 200 grand plus on hand, and the seeds as well is almost 300,000 in our first year. Now that's quite rare, although I suppose if you did the fertilizer business, you can sort of quite easily reach those type of levels if you've got a lot. But we're not doing the fertilizer business, or at least not now. Our animals, I would like to go into it a little bit because we've only got a little amount of animals, so it's not going to hurt. Going to get the production, and we're talking about the biogas plant. I said I was going to build our own though, because they are so horrible, those ones. Yeah, my zoom button's not working. Well, it is now. I wonder if that's what was causing the issue. It was. My middle mouse button was depressed. It sounds like depression. That's not what I really meant. Right, let's try this again, because I really would like to get this done. Let's just pull that out of the way, because it's literally, I just like to smooth this and get rid of the dead crop now that we know what it is. I didn't think it could be a lot, really. Right, so let's paint. We'll just do that, I think. Just don't want to see the old crop is all. Right, now we need to smooth, soften. Let's zoom down a little. It looks. We don't want to take the edge off it, because it does want to be fairly flat, because it really is quite hillocky, but it's just the things going up it that we can't have a huge ridge, or it's going to cause issues for the. And this one likewise, we saw that that's a right hill, so we just need to soften the lip so that the truck doesn't struggle on this bottom edge here, because it really is right. It does need to be a flat platform in both areas, but just not too vicious, so it's sort of like a hillock. Let's just go down a bit. I always find it's best if you actually get out and have a proper look. Right, so yeah, that's not bad. It was like a massive hill. Yeah, you can see where it was. You've got the black mark there. Yeah, that softened that quite a lot. Yeah, we'll do something with this some other time. Again, this is softened here. This needs to be like a flat area here, and it comes down nicely here, so it's not too bad. And there's a bit of it's got to go down to here, so there's a lot of different levels going on there, but I don't think that's too bad, all things considered. So next session we'll get the animals fed, and we will cut some more trees to do the charcoal. That's the other business. It's the charcoal. I knew there was something else. Yeah, we need to be getting on with the charcoal. I need to cut a few more. The other thing I'd like to test, I was very unsure whether the charcoal... Is the charcoal not showing in here? That's why when I looked in here, I don't think it understands what it is. Yeah, because it's not seen it as a thing. Oh, we'd have sold it. We will have sold the charcoal. That's why it's not shown anymore. Yeah, we sold it on the hour, and it would literally have sold it, so that's why we haven't got any left. Yeah, that's true. So we're going to knock that off selling for now, and we're going to have storing. Next session we're going to stick some more in, because it is a good little earner. That's probably where most of our cash came, but it'd be interesting now we're not selling to see actually how much the... Let's just see. Yeah, it was 451 litres. Yeah, it would be good to see how these solar panels do on its own without anything else. So all that remains to be said for this session is, yeah, we're going to get the scanning done next session. We'll probably get the liming done too, so we will on camera. Yeah, we didn't buy... No, we didn't, did we? We've got the seeder. Let's buy a couple of tools, because we are going to need them for next session. We've got the scanner down there. We'll grab the limer from my favourite holes. Ultra. Now we're going to have to do stones ourselves with the... It's true, we've got the de-stoner. We will put a production shed down, and we'll stick that pretty much with the other ones in the middle. Sort of, I should say behind that. The levels are awful though. I think next to the silo is probably the best place, but set back on the edge of the field. And I did notice while we were up in the air, there's a monster amount of that you could put quite a lot down here. I know you'd have to get rid of the trees, we'd replant somewhere out. Well, put some new ones down. I won't say replant, because that's obviously not true. Right, so I think we need to do a little tiny bit of leveling just there, and from the front going backwards like that. We don't need a lot, because the production shed is rather small. Say that one should be enough. This is mainly to be self-sufficient, but if we ever do any digestates, I'd like grass or chaff, then we can do the chaff digestate type, and that will, depending on the amount of chaffing we did, bring in quite a lot of cash from that. Because we have got to feed our herd, and our herd is fairly hefty. That's the biggest one. Obviously, it's only producing milk, and we didn't look at that. So before I go out, we'll just have a quick look at that. We need to plant a dairy. Build. You know, will you get your wording right? So yeah, this is what I think the Death's Badge Homebrewed is probably what we'll put in later. I think that is my favourite for working with animals. But this Butte works very well with digestate, and then it works alright with slurry. So okay, it could be a bit of straw left over from the, yeah, it could be a bit of straw on here that's doing it. A bit further. Let's just look from the back, because it's the back. I don't want to eat into the field too much. Ooh, like that. That's what I didn't want to do. That's exactly what I didn't want to do. Oh well. It is what it is. Right, a little bit of painting. What have we got? That's quite nice. Asphalt. Just a little bit of that thing. That looks more like mud to me. That is the strangest bit of asphalt that you can get different colours of asphalt, it's true. I'm used to seeing the darker stuff. Do we soften that, or I think we just class that as the edge of the field. I think we'll just literally, so what we'll do is, I think, just mark that as the edge so we can see it quite clearly from the top. Yeah. I know it's forest ground, I just think it looks quite nice. Right, so that marks the edge of that. Just a little tiny bit of mist, just there. And I'm happy with that. That's on a level. Right, so, no, there's something I was going to do. Oh, what's it? To do with the animals' milk. That was it. Yeah, I know we need to do that. We're going to do that next time. Milk. Oh, 7.5 tons. It's not got a very big capacity. It looks like about 15 tons. So we're going to need to shift that quite a lot. We are actually, yeah. It's gone down into the orange again. But they're all still good. So it's only just gone down. So we should be all right until next session. They're all happy with the, yeah, the hay is obviously doing very well. 356 litres. Oh, wool as well. Ah, that's interesting. We may have granny's knitwear then. I think we're going to have a proper market, a garden thing going on, like where we're literally reproduction 25. Oh, they're going to give birth. We're going to have two bairns. It's a shame it's not like real life, because coming from a family that did pigs when I was a kid, they can have up to 16 bairns. Some breeds anyway, definitely. But that's where we're going to leave this session, down to 84,345. We've done reasonably well. Oh, we're going to buy about 1 bag of lime, I think, even though we're going to, and also we're going to need a thing of fertiliser as well. Yeah, so we're going to buy one of the multi-crop greenhouses by G866 mods to tide us over whilst we make our own. And we're going to have pallet of fertiliser. Oh, we need to spray as well, don't we? We need to buy a sprayer then. Right, if this is true. They got 3 points on them. No, I think you just stick them. Yeah, they strap on, don't they? And it sees them, so I'd love to have a go with one of those, but you'd need something that actually supports that kind of thing on the front. I don't know what it'd be interesting. I've just had an idea. Yeah, I have actually. I think should we start with a 2,000 litres? I think a square. I don't know that these might be too big. Let's try with a 4. That one. Capacity, we're going to do empty. I think we're going to go red. Yep, for herbicide. And yeah, I'm going to try something. I've just had a sort of idea, and I think I should show you next time what I'm thinking of. Right, we've gone way past the fertilizer. Way past. We've got plenty of food for the. Do we buy DEF just yet? No, let's leave it for a bit. We're getting a bit skint already. Luckily, we've got that fantastic scanner. I couldn't have asked for a better timing for that, really. Fantastic. So we'll get that lot loaded up. Get these beautiful chicks all done and fed, and the animals all done. Yeah, just want to check the capacity of this, because you can't do it from here, can you? You have to literally be at the enclosure. Yeah, like that, where you're going past the pigs. So pigs, 108 animals we can have, and that's not a very big pigsty, really. I think this was 50 odd. I think this was even smaller. Yeah, it's only 50 animals. So it's not going to be monstrous. We could always upgrade in the future. We don't have to stay this sort of size straight away. Now I think the animals, these are the animals. I think the cows, I think they had quite a large capacity. Yeah, 200, so that's very reasonable, really. So yeah, they're going down quickly, but then there's 52 of them, so let's have a quick look, remind myself how these do. Yeah, because they are eating us out of house and home. So heifer, and obviously some of these are fattening type where we need to sell them. So yeah, I've got an idea of what we're going to use for that. We need to keep our eye on the Angus's, but we just really need to be selling the. Yeah, we only got one male bull. I like the realism of that. So here we are, the heifers. It's the heifers that we really wanted to be sell. The females, Angus. Oh, we've got 30. So they're our real. Yeah, they're the ones that are reproducing. So yeah, when they reproduce, that is going to be our. And then we've got, how many milkers have we got? So there's like 2 sets of different ones, really. Holsteins we've only got. I've not got a lot of milk, because that's why I've not got a lot of milk, really. Yeah, I've only got 5. So this is the one I'm interested in the most, but I am going to do that. It does bring in quite a lot of cash. Over the years that I've been playing Farm Simulator, I knew about this because I come from a farming background, but I never could work out with Farm Simulator how to actually. Now they're nearly out of puberty. Yeah, so that is quite good. Yeah, I could never really work out the best way to sell. We can actually stick that in now, can't we? Yeah, we're being as we right here. Ooh. Sorry, cow, tipping that right on your head. Apologies. Yeah, so we'll have a dairy built, and I would say fairly close, because the one I'm going to build is quite small. I agree with you totally. It should now, but not be finished, but oh, it is nearly. Fantastic, green again. So really we want the TMR, or TMF as it calls it, to be a bit more. So we've done really well for the milk, for saying that we've only got that many cows. That is where I'm going to leave it for now. So we've done quite a lot, really, when you consider we've got a silo, a couple of productions, we've got this little solar panel that we're testing out to see how good it is. We've got a production shed now, and we've got the overtime farm supply production, which is already coming very handy for TMR and seeds. Yeah, we need to get the rest of the seeds of corn out of the normal silo and brought across to make seeds. because we're getting close to the thing where we need to sell a few bits and bobs. Yeah, I'll fix that as well at some point. So all that remains to be said for now is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.